All right, guys, every once in a while, some kind of weird things happen. I kind of share this at the end of the video. But first, before I do that, first of all, I saw the response video from Beth at, I think it's 50 Plus Health and Beauty, regarding her stroke. The video I did, thank you for that response. She seems like a very nice person. Hopefully, all the best. Hopefully her new dietary strategy works out well for her, with the caveats that I had mentioned previous. Make sure plenty of protein, resistance training, so on and so forth. Also, I'd like to announce, very happily announce, the other day we announced that Ben Bickman was joining the Rivera team. We also have Dr. Eli Jarouge joining as well. Eli is a internal medicine doc out of Houston, Texas, Houston Methodist Hospital. He will be joining our clinical team. He has had many years of dealing with basically the gamut of all kinds of healthcare issues, and he has done keto, carnivore, low carb, and he's an advocate for all those things. So glad to have him on board. For those, we've had 6,000 people, huge response, join our waiting list. We're reaching out and slowly contacting people to bring on board. So check your emails if you were one of those on the waiting list. If you're not got on the waiting list yet and you're interested in, improving your health and not just the constant medication and the Band-Aid stuff, check us out, Rivero.com. We are licensed in all 50 states. We have an app available in the App Store. You can check that out, download it if you want. But like I said, we're slowly working our way through the waiting list, so it may be a few months. But the earlier you get on the waiting list, the earlier your opportunity will be to participate in this truly remarkable and I think paradigm shifting way we're going to practice medicine. And finally, all right, here's a part I was going to mention I thought was quite interesting. So you guys probably remember, when it was about a year and a half ago, we had all these elections. And I try not to get too much into politics because it just pisses too many people off. But there was an election in Pennsylvania, senatorial election, and it had two guys in there, Dr. Oz and a guy named John Fetterman. John Fetterman, big tall guy. He was running on the Democratic side. I think Oz was running as a Republican. And Fetterman had a stroke, and it was clear that he was having a very difficult time processing, speaking correctly, struggling with that. You could see, and despite that, he still won the election. However, recently, he has sort of seemed like he's more verbally fluid. More, I guess, mentally sharp right now, which a lot of people, are sort of interested in that. But the thing that was interesting to me is that on Twitter, or X, he actually has been following me, which I thought was quite strange. I've got a lot of interesting, Joe Rogan follows me, Jordan Peterson follows me, a lot of very famous and influential people do follow me, in fact. But the fact that he has been following me now for a time, it just makes me wonder if he has started eating more steak and maybe leaning more carnivore. As we have seen a number of people who have had strokes and have actually improved significantly by utilizing the nutrition that's found in meat. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. I thought that was quite interesting. Again, I'll put a link in there for Rivera for anybody who's interested in that. I hope you guys have a great day. We're day 28, World Carnivore Month, 3 more days to go. I guess technically 4 if you count today. I'll be interested to see how you guys have done over the month. So we'll sort of put up a summary on January 31st and ask about that stuff. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. I got a ribeye and a chuck eye today. If you guys aren't familiar with chuck eyes are very similar to ribeyes. They tend to be a little bit, towards, I think, more towards the front of the animal. And they often are a little bit cheaper, but they taste pretty damn good. And let me know if you guys have ever had chuck eyes before. All right, you guys have a great, wonderful Sunday. We'll talk to you soon.